Okay, so I stopped to get a drink. So I am late for a tournament. Well, I'm not late for a tournament. I'm late leaving for a tournament. So we're going back to Georgia. This time it's a team tournament, so I'll explain it more when we get there. But yeah, 3-person teams, and of course we're gonna be using Leonclaw because I didn't win a tournament last time. I got to finals and then lost first round of finals. So this time I'm only gonna be using Leonclaw. So I drove like 2 hours in the rain for this tournament. It's like thunderstorms and stuff. Smash the like. Alright guys, so things have changed a little bit. It was going to be a 3-person team tournament, but because of the storms, a lot of people didn't show up, so we're going to be doing 2-person teams, which complicates things a little bit. We are using the Takara Tomy new restriction rules, which means that using Rod docks you a point. You basically start with a 1 point down. Same with 960 ball or Phoenix and Cobalt. So if you were to use, let's say, Rod on 960 ball, you would be down 3 points at the start of the game. So I think a lot of people will risk 1 point, let's say, for Rod, but it causes a problem because if we're doing 2-person teams, one person's using Rod, like let's say my teammate uses Rod and I use Leonclaw, it makes things a little hard because Leonclaw is not good against Rod. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so just to explain how this works, basically we both have 1 Beyblade. Me and my teammate have 1 Beyblade. We are playing to 7 points, and each player, whoever starts, will play until they lose, and then they'll swap into the next teammate, and if that teammate loses, they'll swap back to the other teammate, and you basically just go until you have 7 points. Additionally, no matter how you gain a win, it is 1 point. So Extreme Finish is 1 point, Pocket is 1 point, Burst is 1 point, everything's 1 point, going to 7. So, going into our first round, we are using Wizard Rod on 570 Hexa, and our opponent is using Phoenix Wing on 360 point. So, we're both down 1 point at the start of the match. So, these new point restrictions are kind of weird. I don't know that it really makes a difference. Like, sacrificing 1 point doesn't really make a difference if everybody's going to do it anyway. It just means the battles are going to go by a little faster. Not in this case because we're playing to 7 and all of the wins and losses are 1 point, so it doesn't really like make a difference, like whether it's an Extreme Finish or a Pocket or whatever. In the sort of like official Takara Tomy rule set, you know, you're playing to 4 points or whatever, and you know, the Pockets and Extreme Finishes obviously account for more points, so like 2 points or 3 points or whatever. But this is sort of like an experimental format. This tournament was unranked. But yeah, in general, I just don't think the point restriction makes a huge difference. I don't think people are gonna like sacrifice 3 points. Like, I don't think people are gonna run Wizard on like 960 ball. They'll just replace it with 560 or 570 and put it on Hexa or Gear Ball or Point or anything else, and it will still win like 80% of his matchups. So the other combo I believe that we're fighting in this matchup is Hellscythe on like 360 Hexa. Not 100% on that, but I think it's something along those lines. I actually didn't even need to play in this match because Wizard Rod just absolutely obliterated both combos. You know, it's basically a free win. So any of the negative stuff that I say about Wizard Rod is like also based on like my own experience. It genuinely just seems super OP to me. There's just not a lot of counters. A lot of people say that Buster is a counter. It is a 50-50 counter. It is a coin toss. Can it win? Sure, but it can't do it consistently. It is at best a 50-50. Shark, I think, does a better job, but that still is like super limited on the options you have.
Bro, I'm about to tell the WBO to
Alright guys, so this is my teammate, Andre. We just finished our first match, and Leonclaw swept every round. Yeah, it was a clean sweep. Rod on Hexa absolutely obliterated their combo. So, yeah, we're up 1. So, just about everybody was using Wizard Rod despite the point restrictions. It made no difference. So, going into our next match, our teammates have some interesting picks. We've got Hellscythe on 560 Hexa, and we've got Night Shield on 570 Gearball. So this is Good's team. He was the organizer for the event today. He actually beat me pretty bad at the last tournament, so hopefully we can get some revenge this time around.
Andre once like 3 minutes into that.
That is true. It's like the payback for that.
Yeah. I'm making up for it. I give a relaunch.
No.
Yeah, you're not a coward.
2 points. Wait a set. 3, 2, 1, go shoot.
So close. Did he not hit the pocket?
They did not hit the pocket.
What is it?
They did not hit the pocket at all. Oh, dang.
Mine's out.
Barely.
3, 2, 0.
Yeah.
Later set. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Oh, dang it. I forgot to talk to you for the last time.
It keeps jumping the real side of the
Maybe Gearball wasn't.
Yeah. Probably not the blue.
Perhaps. Perchance.
Mayhaps. I mean, she was still a good option.
Set. 3, 2, 1, go shoot.
So obviously we're pretty deep into our second match now, and I haven't even played yet, which this kid points out.
He doesn't even have to do nothing.
Just sitting there with his gold Leonclaw and his.
Later set. 3, 2, 1, go shoot.
And ironically, we lose the very next round, so I finally get to actually play.
Alright, guys, first match.
And of course, I decided to use my peak no contact strategy in order to win this round like a boss.
No way. Okay. Leonclaw sweep. Yeah.
They were literally fighting.
Alright guys, so we just won our second round. Leonclaw got one match in, and it didn't even make contact. They just went out straight out.
Extreme finish. It was great.
Leonclaw sweep. So since we're sweeping the tournament, I figure we might as well take a look at what everybody else is using while we're here.
We're absolutely cooking over here. You know, this is a very top tier combo. We definitely didn't lose 2 rounds in a row and decide to give up.
Definitely not.
I used this combo the first time I bought Phoenix.
Watch you guys start winning now.
I know. Watch.
Watch.
Alright. You want to go?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go shoot.
We cooked. Nice.
Wow. I was lower than
Yes.
What? He's using Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
And I'm using 960, so it's a 2-1.
2-1. 3, 2, 1, go shoot.
Oh yeah. That's what I call cooking.
Yeah!
I saw the way he was launching. I'm like, okay.
I know I messed up.
I'm like, I guess I can.
Call a rotate.
That's
3,
3,
2, 1, go shoot.
Yep.
Call a rotate.
What
Oh, let's follow rotate.
I don't call it rotate.
Are we supposed to rotate after every match?
No, I didn't add that
Why we
thing
didn't
in.
make that already?
Oh, look at that gash.
Oh, yeah, 14, sorry, my bad.
Oh my
It's gonna
God.
break this tournament. Watch it.
Yep. 3, 2, 1, go shoot.
3, 2, 1, go shoot.
the jump all
You were in
over
the
that
pocket
place.
at one point.
That was beautiful.
You were in the pocket at one point.
Yeah.
All right.
3-2. Bladers ready? 3-2-1, go shoot.
3, 2, 1, go.
What face was that? What face was that?
Go. Stood itself back up.
3-3.
Alright, watch the gear point cook. I should have gone normal point, but it's okay, it's too late.
Bladers ready? 3-2-1, go shoot.
Oh, the god! Oh! Why did we set the stadium up this way? Is that not over there?
I don't know.
You'd have been out!
That's pretty
And we
flexible.
would have had a broken gear point. Another one. I probably need to buy a new unicorn now.
You can get gear point Shinobi.
Oh yeah.
You can get gear point yellow Shinobi.
How much
4-3.
is yellow
No,
Shinobi?
I think
15.
Cinnamon needs a new unicorn, so we just split it like that.
3-2-1, go shoot.
Oh, I'll split it with him.
Hey, you're lucky. Hey, Robbie.
Nice one. Nice one. Thank you.
There we go. Okay, we won't be getting cooked by that for a second.
Yeah.
Test launch.
Tied up.
No, you're lucky. Bro, you're lucky. You're lucky.
Bladers ready? 3-2-1, go shoot.
What bit are you on? Gear ball.
I'm looking for
Tiene por eso se separa.
Buster's gonna turn me on.
5-4.
Alright, the Buster Cook.
Bro, wait.
3-2-1, go shoot.
What? Oh my god. Wait, what point are you?
5-5. Tied up.
Hold on, wait.
I don't know.
Yeah, there.
We need to slow down that clip to see what even happened.
Match round.
I know.
3-2-1, go shoot. That is 6-5.
I went for the kill.
Hey, how's it feel to finally get a win?
Dude, it feels amazing. Like, the first time I could get a win this tournament, you know? It's the Buster Cook. Buster's OP. I was dogging on Buster at the beginning. Buster's OP.
So, next matchup, this is our third match. We're going up against a Wizard Rod mirror match. They are on 560, we're on 570, both on Hexa, and they've got Tyranno beat on 360 point. So the Wizard Rod is really the scary thing here. Even Wizard Rod versus Wizard Rod, like, I feel like regardless of setup is more like a coin toss, 50-50. It could go either way. So this match was a little bit nerve-wracking for us.
All right, score is 1-1. Blader set. 3, 2, 1. Go. Keep grinding on there. Ripcord. We see the ripcord. Who had the whiteness?
White 560.
So we do take the first point, no problem. Fairly easy match. Next up is Tyranno.
Goon scoring ready. Alright. Score is 2-1. Later set. 3, 2, 1.
So Andre, my teammate, self-KOs here, unfortunately, so I am tagged in, which I'm not too upset about because, honestly, I could just end up going this entire tournament without having to play if Rod just sweeps everything.
Alright. Score is 2-2. Later set. 3, 2, 1.
So, unfortunately, while I was confident in this matchup, I unfortunately do get KO'd out. It's just how it goes sometimes.
Score is 2-3. Blader set. 3, 2, 1. Go. Launcher, I think it's fine to swap out. 3, 2, 1. Go. Bow change is gonna cook.
Can't tell which one. This one's fine.
have seen me during the merge days. I was bow changing the entire time. That's all I would ever do.
That's all you do is smoke it.
In burst, oh my god.
You gotta call it.
And half the time they were fake.
That's my favorite thing to do, is called fake bow change. I'm pretty sure I got Andre with one.
Nah.
Unfortunately, Andre's Wizard Rod tanks too much damage on the rails, so I am tagged in. And unfortunately, Leonclaw is absolutely terrible against Wizard Rod. Actually, most things are terrible against Wizard Rod, but let's just see how it goes. So I get an extremely shocking sort of late KO on Wizard Rod, which is very surprising because it just absolutely does terrible against Wizard Rod. And I make a bad prediction on my launch here, and unfortunately, due to the angle that he's at, I just basically go straight into the pocket. It's my own fault. It is what it is. So Andre's tagged back in with Wizard Rod against Tyranno.
Score is 4-5, later set, 3, 2, 1, go shoot. It's not like any X is ranked so far.
I mean, yeah, it is.
They're not putting it in though.
5-5.
5-5.
So it is tied up now. It is Wizard Rod against Wizard Rod again. These Wizard Rod mirror matches are so hard because they could go either way.
Alright. Score is 5-5, later set, 3, 2, 1, go shoot.
Oh, fuck, you got it.
No.
You motion? I think Andre hit the rails.
So really, biggest factor in these matches is who's going to hit the rails more and end up tanking their own stamina. So we do end up losing this match, unfortunately.
All right, guys, we had our first loss. Mostly Leonclaw's fault, I think. It got one win, and then it got an extreme KO'd, which is rough.
Yeah, Rod hit the rails like at the beginning too hard and it got sent flying.
Yeah. But we're what, 2-1?
Yeah.
2-1, so we're still up, so doing good. Hopefully we win our next match. I think we have 5 rounds total, so we're 3 in, we got 2 more, so I think we're doing all right.
All right, so going into our 4th matchup, we are up against a Phoenix on 560 gear ball. And unfortunately, our Wizard Rod gets extreme KO'd, so I end up getting tagged in.
1 win, 2 losses. They beat us.
Gotta bring out the plot armor glove, guys.
2, 1, go shoot.
What? No.
Next up, I'm going up against Tyranno Beat on, I think, 360 low flat.
Oh! That was a knockout. Out of bounds knockout.
That should have been out too.
So I end up winning this round too, so we are up 2 points with Leonclaw currently, which is pretty sick nasty. We're on a 2-kill win streak here.
No, 3-2.
Unfortunately, the win streak ends here because I end up self-KOing in the extreme zone. So thankfully, it's only 1 point in this tournament, but yeah, it's unfortunate.
1, go shoot. Yeah.
That was scary. We're good though.
We may need to actually ban that play. I really hate to say that. I don't like
Well, considering they're already putting point scores down on all these kind of stuff. Yeah,
Why is Cobalt Drake banned?
so
That's
heavy. So damn heavy.
Is that sharp?
What is the score? 4-3?
Yep.
Yeah. Score is 4-3, Blader set. 3, 2, 1, go shoot.
What the freak? We're good.
I'm watching from the camera, bro. The camera got a good angle.
You're not wrong.
You're just surviving, buddy.
5-3.
Camera's, you come over here. The camera's got the angles right here.
Score is 5-3,
Yeah, I'm
Blader
gonna be on
set.
YouTube, that's why.
3, 2, 1, go shoot.
We lose another round with Rod, so I get tagged back in up against Phoenix, which I'm pretty confident about because Leonclaw's, you know, peak. And it's good against Phoenix, actually. People say otherwise, but no, Leonclaw's peak, bro.
You got pain advantage. Oh, I know it's tied. We don't have pain advantage.
Okay, maybe it lost this round, but normally it's peak.
That is something
Don't
else.
worry about it.
3, 2, 1, go shoot.
No! Shit!
Leonclaw sweep, let's go! Leonclaw sweep!
All right.
Leonclaw sweep!
What was it? Was that our fourth match?
Third, I think. Wait, no, fourth.
Yeah, fourth match. All right, we're 4-1. That one was close, but we pulled through. Yeah, hopefully we got one more match in round robin, and then I guess
a rematch because you ain't beating this shark edge, bro.
and then we go to finals.
Alright, so going into our last match before finals, we've got this very beautiful shark on 360 flat. We've got shield on 360. Oh wait, hold up. Okay, so I had to watch that a few times and then pull out my ratchets to make sure. But yeah, so the team that we're fighting right now has 2 combos with 360. So you're not supposed to have repeating parts. So the shark is on 360 flat and the shield is on 360 as well. So technically, I don't know what that means. If they had caught it during the tournament, they would have made them switch one of the ratchets. But I didn't catch it until editing. So yeah, there's two of the same ratchets. But I have to say, the shark combo looks very nice.
Sorry that I'm chipping it.
Score is 1-1. Blader set. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Score is 1-2. Blader set. 3, 2, 1, go shoot.
So the dude with this Night Shield combo is like cooking with this. He KO'd Wizard Rod in that pocket, and then he double tapped me into the same pocket. I don't know what this guy's doing, but he's doing something.
3, 2, 1, go shoot.
It's because I didn't flip.
Lucky, Connor, you need 3-2?
2, yeah, 2-3.
So this is where things get interesting, and this little kid starts cooking with this shark combo. Like, he's a little kid, right? His launches are not that strong, and he'll get to a point where he's kind of wobbly, and he's still KOing things. He's just, the kid has plot armor.
3, 2, 1, go shoot.
Like, I'm not even salty about it. Like, the kid was cooking. Like, when I say he's a little kid, he's like maybe 10 or something. But this kid just started sweeping us with this shark combo.
Nope.
You need a little more strength. You got 2.
That little kid just beat us. Like, softest launches ever. And just
Conveniently right next to the extreme pocket.
yeah, that was rough.
And then one little push and it's done.
That was rough. All right, so we're 4-3-2. 3-2?
Yeah.
3-2. We're 3-2. Dang, that was rough. We're in the finals, guys.
Alright, so we ended up 3-2. We are in finals. We are actually up against one of the teams that we lost. Not the previous team, but the first team we lost against with Wizard Rod on 560 Hexa and the Tyranno Beat combo on 360 Point. Yeah, we did swap our bit from Hexa to Ball because for finals we're going to 9 points instead of 6. So we thought it, wasn't really that big of a difference. And in our testing, Ball outspins Hexa, so we thought it was a good idea. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into finals. If we lose, we get second place. If we get first, we win. So we do end up losing this first round, surprisingly. There's so many factors that go into even like mirror matches, like launch strength, how much you hit the rails, where you end up launching, etc. So unfortunately we do lose this one, which tags me in, and unfortunately Rod is just a really hard matchup for Leon. Like, Leon's already like pretty light, but I mean, Rod's just a tank against just about everything. And it's very hard to move around the stadium. Even if you hit it early, it's just so heavy. So, unfortunately, I also lose a point here with Leonclaw, which, you know, is unfortunate because we're already at a 2-point loss for using Rod and Ball. Our opposing team is also -1 for using Rod, but we are now 4-1.
4-1. Yeah. Score is 1-4. Blader set. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. All the Leonclaw single elimination.
I'm gonna borrow my Leonclaw. Oh, that's rough. No worries. Appreciate that. 4-2?
You got 2 guys.
I'm gonna need that.
Score is 2-4.
Is it custom
Later
combo
set.
tournament? What's the
3, 2, 1. Go shoot.
Well, at least it didn't spin.
Yeah.
You kind of is it like custom combo or all stock?
Huh?
Is it custom combo?
Custom.
Oh, thank God.
Still with the parts restrictions.
Okay.
The power restrictions on Leonclaw?
Yeah.
Damn. Are you doing normal?
Score is 2-4. No, 3-4. Later set. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot.
So we are able to pull it back in this next matchup, Rod versus Rod. Again, we're on Ball. We do end up taking this one back, which is great. I really feel like these Rod matches are really who ends up having the strongest launch, who takes the most damage from the rails or hitting the backboards. It's really a close matchup regardless of whether it's on Ball or Hexa. This next matchup is against Tyranno, and unfortunately our Wizard Rod combo gets KO'd into the pocket, which Tyranno beat. You know, I have done a video on Tyranno, and it does do fairly well against Rod. So I get tagged in, and thankfully Leon is fairly decent against Tyranno, so I'm able to KO it fairly quickly. Unfortunately, though, that means that the next matchup is against Wizard Rod, which Leonclaw, unfortunately, is not great against.
Score is 5-5. Later set. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot.
Knock it out.
Oh, my phone's full storage. Okay, I guess I'm still watching. First case, that camera.
So Leonclaw tries here, but unfortunately it is not in the card, so we take another loss, and I tag Andre back in. So it is once again Wizard Rod versus Wizard Rod.
Score is 5-6. Later set. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot.
Fourth time I've seen it not.
It's not our fault. Well, I do want to win.
Has Sky been winning every time?
I mean, for the first 3 matches, I was absolutely horrible. But
Now you've been cooking?
something like that. Here's gonna still gonna lose this because Ball is better than Hexa.
Yeah, you guys gambled with the 2 points.
I remember earlier, a lot of the reason why you were weak, you like hit him against the rails, and that's sort of like
6-6? Yeah. Is that official Beyblade glove?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, nice. Score is 6-6. Later set. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Where'd you get it from? Score is 7-6. Later set. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot.
So Andre was doing fairly good. Unfortunately, gets knocked into the pocket, so I get tagged back in against Wizard Rod again.
Score is 7-7. Later set. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Almost took itself out.
Honestly, I almost feel I might still lose.
No. 7-8. Score is 7-8. Later set. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot.
I can't leave.
Yes. I'll be first to 4. Yeah.
8-7.
It's not your fault. All right, so we got second place. Not this tournament for Leonclaw, but we did pretty good. Unfortunately, like Rod is just, well, it's just hard to deal with. Like it's just a tank. But we did pretty good. Final score was 9-7. 9-7. 9-7. So not bad. Good job, bro.
Oh, every single.
Next time.
I got last.
Okay, post-tournament. So, we tried. Big props to Andre for being a good sport, especially with me using Leonclaw. Yeah. I mean, obviously I could have picked something else, but I'm determined to win a tournament with Leonclaw, and it's not going to stop until I do. Despite the fact that the meta is becoming harder for Leonclaw, especially with Rod. So, post-tournament thoughts. This is my first tournament with Rod legal. Or, well, since Rod's been released. Rod's a problem. Even with the Takara Tomy point restrictions implemented, it's not enough. I think it needs to be increased to 2 points or 3 points for Rod. Because it just doesn't matter. Like, if everybody's willing to sacrifice a point to use Rod, then it really makes no difference. Everybody's at the same starting place regardless. If everybody still uses it, then everybody's down a point, and it doesn't change anything. So, unless the stakes are much higher, because, like, using it on 960 and ball, obviously nobody's going to do that. Nobody's going to sacrifice 3 points to use that combo. But you can put it on 560 hexa, you can put it on 570 hexa, you can put it on 570 gear ball, point, whatever, and it's still going to do really, really well. So the 1 point deduction to use Rod doesn't change anything. Buster is not S tier, okay? The people that used Buster in this tournament, respect, one, you guys, I respect you, okay? I'm not dogging you guys, but Buster's not that good, guys. It's just not. At best, it is a 50-50 against Rod. Can it beat Rod? Sure. Can it beat other things? Sure. But, like, if you look at its win rate, it just doesn't do that good. It is basically a 50-50. It hits really hard and it's really flashy when it does win, but it doesn't do it consistently. I think Shark actually is a better pick over Buster, which I've said before, and I think in this tournament, proved that as well. Because the people using Shark did relatively well. The people using Buster did not that great. But I think Buster needs to be dropped down. It's not S tier. Okay, look, if everybody uses it and it's in all of the deck finals, I get it. If everybody's using Buster, of course it's going to be in deck finals. If people have a deck and it's got Rod in it, like, here's the thing. Just because it's in somebody's deck that wins doesn't mean that that blade did well in the deck. If you look at the actual win-loss ratios and stuff, it doesn't perform that good. It really doesn't. I don't know. I don't really like Buster that much. I'm not going to use it over Shark. Shark's the better pick, I think. But I say all that basically to get to the point that there aren't a lot of good counters for Wizard Rod. There are things that can beat Wizard Rod, but there are not a lot of things that can beat Wizard Rod consistently, which is a problem. Because if there's like one thing in the game that is hard to beat, or at best you can beat inconsistently or at a 50-50 rate, that's not good. So something needs to happen with Rod. I'm hoping that not every release going forward is going to start creeping up to that level, because then it just isolates everything else that's been released prior. I'm hoping that Wizard Rod is a one-off. It's the Basalt of X, it's the Libra of X, it's the Garuda of X. It's just this one-off thing. It happens every generation, and we figure out a way to deal with it. Personally, I wouldn't be mad if it gets banned. The point restriction either needs to increase, or it just needs to get banned. Because, like, I'm not going to lie, guys. Watching Wizard Rod versus Wizard Rod stamina matches are boring as crap. You know, Hell Scythe was really good for stamina builds, but you could counter it. There was a lot of things that could counter it. Stamina-wise, it was certainly, like, one of the best, if not the best, sort of all-around stamina builds. But you could counter it with attack types pretty easily. The problem with Rod is, even against attack types, it's not really easy to deal with. So, those are my thoughts post-tournament on Rod. But the tournament was super fun. I really enjoyed it. The team format thing was really cool. I liked it. I liked the format of it. It was like anime format. It would have been cool if we had more players so we could do 3. I think one of the big drawbacks with me and Andre's setup is that we didn't have a third person. Because originally our third, we were planning to do Shark, Leonclaw, and Wizard Rod. And Shark would have done well against Wizard Rod. But unfortunately, without Shark, then we're left with Leonclaw, which doesn't do against Wizard Rod, and Wizard Rod, which is basically a coin flip against Wizard Rod. So it would have been cool if we would have been able to get to 3, but we did get 2nd place, so pretty hyped about that. We're creeping closer to that 1st place with Leonclaw. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you watched this far, props to you guys, because it's a long video, but hit up the comments letting me know what you think of Wizard Rod, how you guys think we should deal with it. Do you think it's a problem? Do you not think it's a problem? How do you feel about Buster? Do you think it's overrated, or am I like the outlier here? Anyway, subscribe if you haven't already for future Beyblade content, and I will see you all in the next one.